Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to get rid of brain fog instantly. Simple tricks that most doctors have never even heard of. So I'm going to be going through all 5 tricks, and at the end I'm going to show you when to use each of these tricks. So if you feel like your brain fog is, or if you feel like your brain is wrapped in cotton, you can't think clearly and you forget things constantly, I'm about to show you 5 simple tricks that you can use to clear your brain fog in under 10 minutes. So these aren't complicated treatments or expensive supplements. They're simple techniques that most doctors have never heard of, but they work incredibly fast. My name is Dr. Todd Strong, and if you're tired of feeling like you're thinking through mud, trick number 3 will absolutely amaze you. So, introduction, like I said, if you're been to the channel before, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new here, like I said, my name is Dr. Todd Strong. And if you caught my last video about the hidden connection between neuropathy, gut problems, and fatigue, make sure that you check it out. It's already helping thousands of people understand their health problems. And today I want to tackle one of the most frustrating symptoms I see in my practice, which is brain fog. And you know that feeling where you walk into a room and you forget why you're there, or you can't find the right words when you're speaking? I'm going to show you exactly how to clear that fog fast. So let's go over what is brain fog, because most people don't even know why they have it. So what it is, because the understanding of this will make the solutions work even better. Okay, so brain fog isn't a medical diagnosis. It's a symptom that describes difficulty concentrating or focusing, memory problems, especially short-term memory, mental fatigue and feeling cloudy, trouble finding words or completing thoughts, and feeling like your thinking is slowed down. Here's what's actually happening in your brain. Brain fog is caused by inflammation in your brain tissue, poor blood flow to your brain, or disrupted communication between brain cells. It's like having static on a radio. The signal is there, but it's not coming through clearly. But I have some good news. Unlike serious brain conditions, brain fog is completely reversible when you know what to do. The instant brain clearing tricks. So let's go over trick number 1, the cold water face plunge. Trick number 1 is the cold water face plunge, and this works within 30 seconds. Here's how to do it. Fill a large bowl with cold water, not ice, just cold tap water. Take a deep breath and plunge your face into the water for 15 to 30 seconds. Or if you don't have a bowl, just splash cold water on your face and hold a cold wet towel over your face. Now, why does this work? This triggers something called the dive response, an ancient survival mechanism. When cold water hits your face, it immediately increases blood flow to your brain, activates your vagus nerve, which improves brain function, releases norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that sharpens focus, and reduces inflammation in your brain. I've had patients do this during important meetings or when they need to think clearly fast, and it's like hitting a reset button for your brain. So that's the first one. Number 2 is the 4-7-8 power breathing. What you're going to do is you're going to breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. So 1, hold your breath for 7 counts. So you 1, 2, and just count 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to exhale through your mouth for 8 counts. Try to slowly control that, and then just repeat that 4 times. Why does this clear brain fog? Most people with brain fog are chronic shallow breathers, which means that you're not getting oxygen to your brain. I see this all the time. And even I do it. When I get going, I'm talking to patients, sometimes I just have to take a few deep breaths and then I'm back and clear, because sometimes I go to the rooms and I'm like, why did I even come in here? Now, this delivers more oxygen to your brain cells, activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which improves brain function, and reduces the stress hormone that causes brain fog, which is cortisol. It also improves blood flow to your prefrontal cortex, which is where your cognitive thoughts come from, your thinking brain. And the key is the breath hold. This forces more oxygen into your bloodstream and directly to your brain, and you should feel clear thinking within 2 to 3 minutes. So it works really fast. Trick number 3 is the pressure point brain reset. Here's what you're going to do. Find the point between your eyebrows, right in the center of your forehead. You're going to press firmly with your middle finger for 30 seconds. Then find the points at your temples and press both simultaneously for 30 seconds. Finally, press the point at the base of your skull, right where your neck meets your head, for 30 seconds. So what you're going to do, just so we can be clear about this, you're going to find the point between your eyebrows, right in the center of your forehead here. You're going to press here for 30 seconds. Then find the points at your temples here, and you're going to press both simultaneously. Not pressing hard, you're not causing a pain response, just gentle pressure for 30 seconds. And then finally, you're just going to, I use my thumbs, you're going to press the point at the base of your skull, right where your neck meets your head, right here. Okay, and you're going to do that. Why does this work? These pressure points stimulate blood flow to specific areas of your brain. The forehead point activates to your prefrontal cortex. The temple point improves circulation to your temporal lobes, and the skull base points stimulates your brainstem and improves overall brain function. Now, this technique has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years to clear the mind. Modern research shows it actually does increase blood flow to these brain regions. And here's trick number 4. So that one was the one that you should, it works super fast, just 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and 30 seconds. And you'll kind of feel like a weight's lifted off you. You feel that pressure come out of the cranial head. And so trick number 4 is the protein power shot. With this, what you need is 1 tablespoon of almond butter or peanut butter. Preferably, I like almond butter better, but you can use peanut butter if you don't have an allergy to it. 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, a pinch of salt, and then optional is a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And how to take, you're just going to mix all this together. You're going to eat it all at once and follow it with a glass of water. Wait 10 to 15 minutes, and then you should start seeing that brain fog clears. Why does this work so fast? Brain fog is often caused by unstable blood sugar, and your brain uses 20% of your body's glucose. When your blood sugar drops, this is essential for diabetics, brain function drops too. And this power shot provides immediate fuel for your brain. The healthy fats support neurotransmitter production. The salt helps with cellular hydration, and the cinnamon helps stabilize the blood sugar. I've seen people go from complete mental fog to sharp thinking within 15 minutes of this simple trick. This is why people, when their blood sugar gets too low, they pass out, and then you have to put like candy or something to shoot their blood sugar back up. The important thing about this is that you're using something that has more fat to it, so it's going to give it a longer, more stable glucose response, because there are 3 things that will really stabilize your blood sugars. They're fats, fibers, and protein. So if you combine all 3 of those, you're going to get something that's really effective for the blood sugar. And then trick number 5 is the movement brain boost. Whoops. So let me scroll back up here. So with this, the 2-minute routine, 30 seconds of marching in place, lifting your knees high, 30 seconds of arm circles, big circles in both directions, so forwards and backwards, 30 seconds of gentle head rolls and neck stretches. Now don't strain your neck, don't put a lot of pressure on it. I just had to work with this with another patient today, but just gentle head rolls because he was doing too much and causing damage. And then 30 seconds of deep breathing while continuing moving. So you can implement, trick number 2 and number 5 at the same time. So you can do that 4 seconds in, 7 seconds hold while you're doing some gentle movement, and then 8 seconds out. The advanced version is do jumping jacks. You can just go for a walk if you want to. Go for a quick 2 to 5 minute walk, and you should start getting that blood flow going, especially if you have a desk job, and you should start to get clearer. Now, you can do jumping jacks for a minute, follow this with 1 minute of stretching, and this is even more effective but requires more space. So, why movement clears brain fog instantly? Physical movement increases blood flow to your brain by up to 200%. This is why physical exercise is so good. If you have any type of cognitive issues, dementia, Alzheimer's, anything that, is, people are starting to ask, like, are you okay? Have you noticed that you're forgetting things or you're leaving things everywhere? Start putting some exercise into your routine. It also releases BDNF, which is brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This is like fertilizer for your brain, so it helps it stay nice and healthy. It reduces stress hormones that cause brain fog and stimulates the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine. The key is getting your heart rate up slightly. This isn't something that you're having to get into like 130, 140, just get up into like the 80, 90 range and you're going to be okay. And then even 2 minutes of movement can clear brain fog for hours. Now here's a combination approach. And here's how you can use these for maximum brain clearing power. For mild brain fog, start with the 4-7 breathing. That's trick number 2. Follow with the pressure point reset, trick number 3, and you should feel clearer within 5 minutes. So 2 really simple things. You don't have to get up and move around. You're not having to eat anything. It's just a real simple trick. For moderate brain fog, begin with the movement brain boost, trick number 5, then do cold water face plunge, trick number 1, and then finish with the protein power shot. This is a great one, especially if you're constantly suffer from the brain fog. And then for severe brain fog, use all 5 tricks in sequence. Start with movement, then cold water, then breathing, then pressure points, and then the protein shot. This comprehensive approach addresses all the causes of brain fog simultaneously. If you have chronic brain fog, then you want to use these tricks as needed throughout the day, but also address the underlying causes like gut health, sleep, stress, and nutrition. And let's go over the root causes. So while these tricks can work really fast, let me quickly address the root causes of brain fog so that you can look at how to address these as well. So cause number 1 is poor sleep quality. Even if you sleep 8 hours a night, poor sleep quality causes brain fog. Your brain detoxifies during sleep, and without it, toxins accumulate. Cause number 2 is gut inflammation, which is what I'm most key about and see so many people struggling with right now, is eating too much sugar or going too long without eating causes blood sugar swings that create brain fog. Cause number 4 is dehydration. Your brain is 75% water. Even mild dehydration reduces brain function by 12%. We see this all the time here in Florida, especially because it's so hot right now. And then cause number 5 is chronic stress. Stress hormones like cortisol directly impair memory and concentration. And then cause number 6 is nutrient deficiencies like B vitamins, omega-3s, and magnesium, which are crucial for brain function. Now, I want to share some success stories with you. And so Lisa, she was a busy mom, and what we got her doing is just doing the cold water face plunge every morning, and says it's like turning on her brain for the day. Now with all of these patients, we also did a gut health program because this is what the root cause of their issue was, and then obviously stress management goes into that, but getting toxins out of their diet and then cleaning up any leaky gut that they had is always a game changer. But these are things that we use in the interim while they're getting better to get them through the day. And then Mark, who's an executive, he keeps almond butter in his desk and uses the protein power shot whenever he feels mentally sluggish during afternoon meetings. And then Jennifer, a student, discovered that the pressure point techniques help her focus during exams, and she went from struggling to being able to concentrate and acing her tests. And then Tom, who had chronic brain fog from long COVID, found that combining the breathing technique with movement gave him his mental clarity back. So the key is having these tools ready when you need them and using them consistently. And now, when do you use each trick? Here's when you use the tricks for the best results. Morning brain fog, then use the cold water face plunge plus the movement brain boost. After noon mental crash, the protein power shot and the breathing, the 4-7-8 breathing. Before important meetings, use the pressure point reset and breathing technique. After meals, use the movement brain boost, which also helps with blood sugar. And then when studying or working, combination of breathing and pressure points. In an emergency brain clearing, try all 5. Find out which one works best for you. I like the cold water one. I feel refreshed as soon as I do it, and it's a great, easy one to use. Now, remember, these work best when you catch brain fog early. Don't wait until you're completely mentally exhausted. And a lot of times this does correlate your gut-brain connection. So if you address the gut health, that gets rid of the root cause of the brain fog. So if these brain fog tricks helped you clear your mind, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments which one works best for you. I love hearing about your results. And if you're dealing with chronic brain fog that keeps coming back, I've created a little comprehensive guide that includes all 5 instant fog tricks with detailed instructions, how to identify and address root causes of chronic brain fog, a 7-day brain fog elimination protocol, and food that clears brain fog versus foods that cause it, and then long-term strategies for maintaining mental clarity. And now with this, there should be a link in the description below. I have all of my resources. You can check out some of my past videos as well. And then in closing, remember that brain fog is not normal and you don't have to live with it. Your brain has an amazing capacity to function clearly when you give it what it needs. These simple tricks can be life-changing when you use them consistently. My name is Dr. Strong, and I'll see you in the next video where I'm going to talk about the one food that's secretly destroying your energy levels. Even health experts eat this daily. Thank you so much. If you find value in my videos, please subscribe. I really appreciate that. Hit the like button, share this with your family or friends or anybody that has brain fog. And please comment if you have any questions. I always try to give as much feedback as I can. So thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.